Yeah, I mean, it's. I guess once something gets to be 30 or 40 years old, it's time to take a step back and say, what exactly just happened here. But the folks at Progressive back in the 80s, I joined them when they, I think, just broke 300 million in premium.
It's not crazy to think about.
It's hard to believe.
Yeah.
I sure wish I kept more stock. But they were making a big investment at the time in independent talent, and they had to invent a role that would be, in essence, a mini CEO role. And what they admired was just down the street in Cincinnati. It was Procter and Gamble's brand management,
Yeah.
where somebody for a particular brand, even if it be a shade of a brand, chocolate Cheerios or whatever, would be in charge of the P&L, and they would set the standards for the entire chain. They had nobody reporting to them, which was kind of an irony there, but
Right.
they would still be accountable to and be able to have the authority to direct everything about it, from the taste to the look of the box to how the trucks delivered them and stuff like that. So they created something called product management, and I'm not sure if the word was stolen at the time or not. There's probably a lot of people in the tech world who think it was. But the tech world didn't exist back then. It was a big old compact box that weighed 40 pounds, right? That was their portable. But they created this job, and then they would go to the top dozen business schools and look for talent, convincing talent to come, and it would be the CEO himself that would go. And once they saw him opine openly about what he was thinking about and ideas he had, they realized, you know what? This isn't just boring old insurance. This is a whole paradigm shift in the form of a human being who's saying you can actually grow and make money at the same time. You don't have to choose between the two. And this is at a point in time when the market was going crazy, in the sense that everybody thought that juries were out of control, so we had to get out of anything that said liability in it. And many of the big players who had sold all the auto insurance at the time left the market to Progressive. That's essentially what happened. Progressive was there when everybody bailed in the liability crisis, and they became a leader very, very quickly. By the time I left, they were at 1.2 billion, and that was only 3 years later. They quadrupled in size in 3 years.
That's crazy.
And it was because of these little fiefdom CEOs, these snobby, self-important product managers that were walking around the office telling everybody what to do. They obviously learned about managing by influence rather than authority, and became very good managers and kind of spread through the industry. I'm Bill Martin from Plymouth Rock Home, and this is the future of insurance.